Love, peace, and soul cancer. What's going on? What's going on? Come on, you gotta tell me what's going on. I'm not even trying. I'm not even putting any effort into it, Cancer. What's up? It's Empress Phoenix Fire. We're going to take a look into the first quarter or quadrant of 2022. The hopes are high. This girl won't stay in the deck. This girl won't stay in the deck. I think this has been the energy for, so far, for the first, what is it? You're the fourth one that I'm doing now. This is the energy of 2022, the beginning of 2022, the unknown, basically. Like the universe just got you in a state of trusting in your intuition, like really having that faith of a mustard seed that you are going to succeed. This came out for Aries. We might have to read this one. I might have to read this one for you. I'm probably going to read this one for you, Cancer. China Master, and see what that's all about. Severing the lesson is like bypassing the conscious mind to get to the subconscious, man, to get in that programming, yeah, because it sees and it recollects more than your conscious mind does. Ooh, Goddess Tara and Tibetan quartz, her eye ever open. That first eye ever open. Seriously. Ooh, Cancer. Okay, so you got some gifts coming on. I feel like some gifts coming online. What's at the bottom of the deck? You got Sacred Play. Polychrome Jasper. That's one of my favorites. Okay. Yes, her eye is ever open. Goddess Tara. And she comes in, why the card has so many colors is because she has many vibrations to her. Right? Different levels to her. Ooh, wee. Ooh, baby. All right, let's see. All right, you got the path, Cancer. I think a path is opening up for you. Wisdom. Yeah, reaching for something higher than yourself. Okay, so the first two already, you got the ladder, iconography, ascending Jacob's ladder, right? And then you have surrender. Okay. Self-reflection at the bottom of the deck. This is also, I feel like, gifts, healing energy being bestowed upon you, intuition, psychic gifts being bestowed upon you, possibly through a matrilineal line or through a ancestor that carried the same vibration as you. Okay? Because you know, in my book, we are our grandparents. Straight up. Straight up. So, there's a path to ascension, Cancer. You got to surrender. In March, it's going to lead up to you surrendering, too. I feel like, hold on. Wow, this is crazy. This is crazy. Hold on. We got Miracle at the bottom of the deck. This is you being the light in the midst of darkness, where in the midst of negativity, you're being positive, Cancer. In the midst of negativity, you are being positive. In the midst of not knowing how things are going to pan out, you're relying on your connection to the divine, your intuition, okay, to be able to balance out this energy. You definitely have grandmama energy that is protecting you, period. Period. From you making, this is why you got to trust when a path is being blocked, because you don't know it could lead to famine. Okay, so you thinking You could be moving into a new neighborhood or going to a new job where you like, oh, it's more, da da da, but then the hours are less. Okay. And you thinking you're going to get this job and then you don't get it. And you like, what's happening? What's going on? It's because that path 9 times out of 10 leads to famine. And I feel like it's a specific feminine ancestor, possibly, that is like guarding you, preventing you from going down that path. So that way that path closes up. And so that way the right one will be able to open up to you. Okay. But I feel like you have to have a level of being able to mitigate pros and cons. I'm definitely seeing that. Like, you got to be able to just okay, whatever it is, right? It could be 2 paths, locations, people, whatever. Judgments. You could be the one needing to make a judgment on something, right? You're going to have to draw on previous experiences. Yes. You know, what you have learned, applying what you have learned in a situation. And also, possibly coming out of isolation. Hold on. But I'm seeing there could be like some litigation happening here. Okay, that's too many. I'll take this one. Possibility for union. Sky bridge. What the last? Here go another. This is considered step ladder, is it not? Okay, so that's times 3. Ladder euphemism times 3. Okay. Let's see what this is. Lost in space, needing direction. Yeah. Horned cactus, resourcefulness. Deep diver, diving into a task. Okay. You're going to be diving into your discernment. This is what I'm seeing. Definitely. Like, there's definitely some litigation starting out. This is what's going to start out to open up this new path for you, to open up this new portal for you. Okay. Your heart may even be heavy with this litigation, and it could be a possibility, I feel like, for like an ending of it. For union, it could be reconciliation, but I'm getting more like a possibility for just for all parties, for things to be fair in all parties. Okay, hold on, let me pull this. Yeah, so in February, you most definitely gonna be like, okay, I need some direction. It seems, okay, this is what always happens. I can see the running theme. Like February, a lot of people are faced with decisions that they have to make. And you feel like, okay, I need some direction, first of all. So I think you're going to be doing a lot of research. I think you're also going to come out of isolation. Sky bridge. Hold on. Yeah. Damn, Cancer. What's going on? Hold on, Cancer. Hold on, because I'm not feeling that. But I know what it means. Let's get the rest. All right, give me 2 more. Okay, you got Judgment, and then you got 5 of Blades. There's a lot of egotistical shit going on. Cancer, come on now. You got 8 of Wands. That's positive. That's at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Yeah, so January. Okay, January. There's an unfair situation, period, that needs to get balanced out. This is what I'm saying. Whether you are on this receiving end of the coin or in deprivation of the coin, whichever side you are on, there's going to be a need for an unfair situation to be balanced out, period. That's why it says the possibility for union. We got butterfly metamorphosis, transformation, be open, embrace change, evolution of the soul. We got the falcon with the judgment. What? Yeah, being able to focus, strategize. And you got a lot of air element here. So this is, you're going to definitely be, have to use your strategy. You have to use your mind. Maybe more info is needed. That's why I said research. I was seeing that. You're going to be definitely doing your research in February. Yeah. Definitely doing your research. I feel like rising above a lot of the drama. There's going to be a transition. There's going to be a transition, a shift, a change with this judgment energy. Now, this could be somebody making a transition. Express your creativity. Study and learning. That's the research. And clear your vibes. Archangel Metatron. All right. And clear your mind too. The divine physician, Cancer. The divine healer. Yeah. Archangel Raphael. That's your energy. Period. So don't know if you're in the healthcare industry. Whether you're homeopathic, naturopathic, allopathic. You know what I'm saying? Whichever mansion of health that you are in, I think that you're going to learn different ways to be able to clear your mind. You're going to have to, because I feel like your old mindset is not going to work in this new situation. It's not going to provide a way for you to co-create in a positive manner. It's just not going to happen. Right? So you got to be creative with this metamorphosis, with this change, with you being fair. Okay? Even if you don't want to acquiesce, even if you don't want to ascend that ladder. You know what I'm saying? This, I'm getting like, this is needing to be the bigger person type of energy. Or embrace the change that's coming, reinventing yourself. Okay? Embrace this. It's an ascension actually into your true form. Look, because that's water there. So this is you ascending into your true form, like your true habitat. Okay? And you may not know that that's what's happening. Yeah. That's why it's like the need for you to open up your mind to new forms of thought, because you could even be studying and researching, especially depending on how old you are now. Okay? You could be researching something but still looking at it or from the perspective of a closed mind, or thinking in a certain way. Like even if you're religious and you're reading occult books with a religious mindset, that's not going to mix. That's not going to work. You're going to be like, oh, all of this is blasphemy, is bullshit, is this and that. But if you're looking at it from a space of an open mind, coming out of what you usually do, all right, you are going to feel a little bit lost, because you're like, wait a minute, but I always thought this way. And you see the feathers and the wings. All of this has to do with the mind. Okay, your thoughts. The feathers represent thoughts too. How they come and go. How they blow in the wind. Right? But your thoughts need direction, because, you know, these things come into existence. What you speak comes into existence. Right? I feel like too, if there's any litigation as well, the judgment is definitely going to be rendered by February or in February, close to February. I'm seeing it. And I think that there's a change now. You're going to be looking at things from the bigger picture, not from a standpoint of wanting up. Hopefully you will be learning that lesson, right? And then in March, it's like you're going to have to surrender. I feel like, because your ancestors will be blocking an option that is not for you. Okay. So, and they're doing this in order to activate your resourcefulness, for you to see how resourceful you are, I feel like. Or, like I said, you may think that, like, that's a plum cactus. You know how much water is in there? Okay. But you have to get through the thorns first, right? So this is, again, expressing your creativity, how to be able to get the water from a situation that may seem barren, okay? Or you think that, or an option has dried up literally, and you're going to have to find your oasis somewhere else. With the 5 of Blades, though, like, I feel like this is like a relapse. Because that's the energy of, anger. I'm right. You're wrong. You'll never be right. You didn't make the food right. I spit on you. You're not up to, like, you didn't cut it right. I said julienne, not diced. I don't know. You know what I mean? And I feel like, and then the knives also represent thought patterns. Again, so not only is it your speech, it's your thought patterns, what you thought to be true, all of that. I'm seeing the copper in the background, the copper pots. So, this could be you, like cooking out a certain, with the health here, cooking out a certain, making sure your pots are not aluminum, yeah, because you started studying new things. Likely it's developing, right? Bright ideas. The need for diplomacy. See the Libra energy here. Oh, that's what it's giving me. The element of air. This is giving me Libra energy. Okay. The need for mitigation and clearing your energy. Clearing your mind. While you gather new information. Let's see. What can I read for you? I'm mad I lost that book. I'm not even happy that I don't know what that book is. Let's start out with Her Eye Ever Open. We bring you the empowerment of Her Eye Ever Open. The divine protection around you is absolute and complete. I felt that too. That's what I was saying. Like, grandmama? Grandmama don't play. Great-grandmama don't play. Your simple request for the universal mother to watch out for you and to protect what has meaning for you allows you to live your life, do your work, and know the most powerful one is caring for your well-being on all levels. You can trust, be free from worry, and remain open to the world with joy in your heart. As you grow spiritually, the reach of your light increases. You become increasingly open and visible to more souls. You become as a shining spiritual sun bringing light to the earth. Do you notice that people have different reactions to the sun? Some worship, others respect, and some fear. These reactions are about the belief systems and consciousness of the people, not the nature of the sun itself. The sun is exactly the same whether it is recognized for its health-giving properties or for being destructive to health. The sun is powerful and it continues to shine and simply be what it is, unaffected by the reactions of those to its light. For those on the path of love and light, there are lessons to be learned from this. If you decide whether or not to be who you are, to shine your light based on the reactions of those around you, then you will be forever confused. There will always be those that admire and support you in who you are, and those that for their own fearful reasons will not. If you allow the negativity of those in fear to become a part of how you view yourself, you will undermine yourself. Yeah. Basically, honey, we're going to read this. China Master, that is 20. Okay. Sacred severance is her radical grace. She is our soul's power to shed and survive, to outgrow and evolve. When the soul needs to separate itself from that on which it once relied, be it a view of ourselves or the world, or a group or belief system that cannot support the truths of the heart, she is the capacity, sovereignty, and courage required for self-liberation. Systems of oppression within your mind and your world will be overcome. You have the power to sever your attachment to the past and focus on inner rejuvenation and reorientation, healing onto a path that is worthy of your heart. The fifth of the Mahavidya wisdom goddesses is a most shocking form of Kali, China Mister. Bubby translates as beheaded. She signifies a powerful activation of the spiritual path through the confrontation of oppressive behaviors. That's this shit. That is this shit here. Okay? And even this shit here. Okay? That there. Okay? Self-limiting attitudes and intellectual dominance of intuition. The head is a symbol of the known, of thinking, of forms of authority. It is the head that wears the crown, the sign of status and power. Unrestrained by authority, she is able to overpower it. For our human selves, the head is the locus of control. So during a China Master initiation, you will not understand what is happening. You will not understand what is happening. And you won't know how everything is going to turn out. That's this energy. This is as it is meant to be, and not something you need to worry about or fight against. Like not knowing the judgment in a case, right? China Master is potent medicine for liberation. Her graphic iconography differentiates her from other forms of Kali that wear her favorite accoutrements of sacred heads and skull garlands. China Master Severance is of her own head. This represents self-liberation. We do not need to wait for another to intervene. She shows the way to save ourselves, to move from inner courage and inner wisdom. Right. Her presence can indicate a time when you must trust yourself completely without external support systems to rely on. The belief and constructs that once supported you will no longer be able to do so. Success cannot come from the tried and true paths of the past. You are evolving beyond that. It is time to rest in the void and allow for a new way to emerge. Despite the inherent violence in the image, China Master is not dead. Blood is flowing. She is very much alive. No matter how severe the challenges you are encountering, no matter what you let go of, which you once identified with or cherished, your life shall continue. You, the real you, which is not who you thought you were, is breaking free into more life, not less. Sometimes the old systems have to fall for the new in order for the new to be established. Things will never be the same because your real self is powerful enough to shed the false layers and radiate its inner beauty and wisdom more freely. Wow. Yeah, being nourished. I see that too. Because think about it. Come on now, we know the metaphysics of, would you want to eat food prepared by somebody that has that kind of energy? And everybody in the kitchen has that same energy too. So even though this is vegetables, this is healthy food, right? But look who's preparing it. I swear it looked like she missing a boob. I don't know. That's crazy. Listen, that's why it's like clear your vibe. Clear your vibe, because you don't know you don't know what is coming down the pipe for you, and you so busy trying to be stubborn, trying to stay in something that is not for you. And because the chaos has come, judgment, right, is being levied down. You want to scramble for control. I don't think that's going to work out for you. I think you're going to have to let this change happen. You're going to have to let this change, and you're going to feel lost, of course. When it's something new, when you embark, it says you're evolving past that, right? So that means you're growing. It's growth. It's not a hindrance just because things are changing. Literally, it's just things are changing. People in your life is changing. Where you live at change, and how you make money may change, and all of that stuff. All of that stuff is going to be a big change. How you get around, you know what I mean? How you travel and all of that stuff. All of that stuff. And then after a while, that new cycle, that new you will feel like it's normal, and it's going to be like nothing. Right? So with that, Cancer, I hope that was of some assistance to you. You know how to get at me, email me, follow me on Instagram, all of that good stuff. And I'm going to see y'all on the check-in, beloved. Peace.